Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode 239 of the Level Up program and day number 79 of the Brown Belt. We're going to continue on with the $1 Million Challenge, and if you're new to the program here, this is all about my practicing throwing the dice at the craps table and showing transparency so you guys can see my journey along the way. We're also practicing a trend-based betting system with the $1 Million Challenge. I'm going to pop over to that challenge screen really quick here. And we're still on level 1. We are on our second attempt at doing this. 2 days ago we had a little bit of a setback, but yesterday we made our goal of $70. So we're trying to get back up to that 370 mark today ultimately. But our goal is anywhere between 256 to 370 today because we are recovering. Right now our current bankroll is at 186. If you're playing along with Crapsee, the code is T7G9H5, or you can just play that play button in the Crapsee app on the live tab and it will bring you right to the table. In the chat we got Brian Flegel from Green Bay, we got Joseph Ramus, Roger from OBC Craps, and Coach Joe, Dusted One, and Randy Hill. Yesterday, towards the end of the live stream, Red Eye asked about how I did deer hunting, and I said that I didn't get anything other than that 8-pointer that the neighbor stole on me, but I mentioned about the big deer that my son got. He actually shot an 8-pointer on opening day last week, and it was a decent sized 8-pointer. But then on Friday, the other day, good morning, Jen. On Friday, he actually went out with his bow. During the gun season, he went out with his bow and he shot this. So this is definitely his biggest deer ever. It's a trophy deer for him. A nice rack on it. And I was excited for him. The deer actually weighed in at about 180 pounds, so it was a decent sized deer. So anyhow, just kind of a little, I don't know if you guys are into hunting or not, but just kind of a little brag moment, a little proud dad moment, if you will. But let's get started here. We're going to go on Crapsee. Make sure you get your bets in. We got 6 people on Crapsee. We have 12 people watching live on YouTube with 8 likes so far. So I appreciate all the support here, guys. And Dusted One, good morning, good morning. So let's get started here. I'm not going to do a pass line or a don't pass line bet. We're going to call this all bet set. We're starting off with a 3-2, 3-6 dice set. And we're going to rhythm roll again. We did that yesterday with mixed results. We had a couple really good rolls, and we had a couple not so good rolls, and a few average ones thrown in there. So we ended up yesterday with an SOR of 8.0 and an SRR of 7 point something or another. I think it was like 7.2 or something like that, but dice out. And we're starting off with a 5-4 Big Mac hard 9. So the point will be 9. Oops, so I got to re-engage KPI here. Give me 1 second. There we go. And then we'll enter this into Crapsee. So we're going to start off with 66 inside. And I kind of did a little finagling with the bets and how I'm doing things last night during some of my free moments at work. And again, John from Pro Craps or Casino Gaming TV this week and last week have been going through his 3-step approach to betting on the craps table. And the first step is trying to get out of the roll as fast as possible. So in other words, trying to get to that break-even point or even into the profits just slightly within the first 3 to 5 rolls. After that, he tries to get a little bit of money brought back to the rack, maybe say in his day goal or maybe that shooter goal or whatever. And then after that, he shoots for the moon. And I've always followed that same philosophy for the last year or so. But we're going to try out some of the stuff that he is doing on that on this show. So anyhow, 66 inside. We're going to roll the 5 and 4 back towards us. 5 on the inside, 4 on the inside. Gives us cross 6s on the bottom. We're going to call that all bet set. And good morning, John GT. Peace out. Dice are splitting a little bit. Let's regrip them. Dice out. And we got a 5-1 mixer. That'll be the KitchenAid mixer. So that is a nice hit for us. And that's going to allow us now to pick up the 4 and 10 for $10 a piece. So we're going to be all the way across for our bets. So John's building a craps table. Make sure you check out my videos. Quality felt. I went through the casino4u.com and I was very happy with the prices, very happy with the quality of the felt and all the stuff that I got from them. I got my chips there. I got my stick from them, the puck, all that stuff. And they were done on a very timely basis. I ordered it, and I think it was at my house like 3 days later. So it was I was actually pretty impressed with that. As far as customer service, I really don't know because I did not have any contact with them other than through the internet. John from Pro Craps, he uses the casino. What is it? Not casino.com. Let me think about it. I'll get back to you on that. We're going to go with the 5 on the inside, 1 on the inside, 3V dice set. We have a 3-5-3-1, and we got all bets set. We have $10 on it, 4 and 10. We have 15 on the 5 and 9, 18 on the 6 and 8. So John's building the one that I built. That's awesome. You'll have to send me some pictures. I'm always interested. I had one person that actually built the table exactly like mine. It was kind of eerie. Pretty cool though. He sent me pictures and it looked just like mine. He made a couple different changes to it though. And we got a 5-2-7. Ouch. So too much talking here, Joe. So that is a loss for the start here today. So let's stop talking as much. Let's get a little bit focused on the rolling. And we'll go from there. 3-2, 3-6 will be our dice set. Again, we're not going to do any pass line or don't pass line bet to start off with. We needed one more hit there, and then we're going to come down and do a different style of betting, but it did not work out for us for that first shooter. So we have a little bit of recovery to do. We're down to 121 on our bankroll right now. Again, our goal is to get it up to 256 at a minimum and try to get back up to that 370 mark, or at least the $300 mark, so that way we can get back to where we started off in the original. But we have not done a rebuy yet. All bets set here. And dice out. A little bit high energy, but we have a 268. That's the Duracell 8. Go on support free live craps. Give that thumbs up where deserved, and make sure you subscribe if you do enjoy the content. So our point is 8. Again, we're going to go with that 66 inside bet level. That's going to be $15 on 5 and 9, $18 on that 6 and 8. We're going to roll the dice back towards us. We have a 6 on the inside, 2 on the inside, gives us a 3V dice set. So we are back on that 3-2, 3-6 dice set. Make sure you press that button when you are ready with your bets, please, so that we can keep somewhat of a pattern or a cadence going. So John is building the legs this weekend. Those legs that I built for my table are freaking cool, and I actually would do it again. And I actually got the plan off of AnnaWhite.com. If you've never seen AnnaWhite.com, it's like a woodworking dream website. So anyhow, all that set. That sucks, Roger, that you did that, and that Crapsee still took your money. That's something that maybe Chuck should know about, and I'll bet set. And we got a 4-2-6. So that would be the 2x4. That right die hit the back wall and kind of bounced out a little ways. I didn't like the way that looked, but I will definitely take that result. So the energy levels on my dice here are kind of a little bit back and forth. Yes, you do have to hit the ready button to clear your bets after you do that, Roger, because that resets it, I think, in Crapsee and that. But anyway, we're going to pick up $10 on that 10, $10 on the 4, then replace bets. We have 15 on the 5 and 9, 18 on that 6 and 8. We're going to take the 4 and 2, roll it back towards us. 2 on the inside, 4 on the inside. We got 2 on the inside that gives us cross 6s on the bottom. So let's go all bet set here and dice out. And we got a 415. That would be the horse and buggy. Or I guess Cramping Camper wants to call it the truck and trailer or something like that. So I don't know how that is. I just heard that on Crooked River Craps this morning. And by the way, Kevin from Crooked River Craps has been going live an hour before I go every morning so far. And it usually goes in the afternoon as well sometime. But we're going to bring our bets down. We have $42 brought in off of this shoot already. And now we're going to go to phase 2 of the betting. And John was talking about how it's just kind of like a low volatility type betting to see if we can bring a little bit more money back in. And one of the favorite strategies that I do that is actually after what he had brought out and made popular was the horseman. So we're going to go with the $10 horseman. So we're going to go $10. We took all our bets out. We're going to go with the $10 don't come bet right now. Roll the dice back towards us. We have a 4 on the one side. 1 on the inside, so it's 2V dice at the bottom. It's 5, 4, 5, 1. And all bets set here. Good morning, JR. Yeah, the legs were a challenge to build. They were fun, but they were definitely a little bit of a challenge to build. Dice out. Nice cross there. We have Magic Aces, 112. Larry is showing up, and that is perfect because that is a winner on that DC bet. So that's an extra $10 brought back to the rack. So that's going to help us recover a little bit of what we lost on that first shooter. In fact, I think we are back up now a little bit above where we were in the beginning. So sticking with that $10 don't come bet, DC bet, we're going back to the 3236 dice set, which is my base 3V dice sets. And press that button, please, so we can continue the roll. And all bets set. Dice out. Ooh, that was really short in the landing zone. We have a 415 horse and buggy again. So that one I think we got lucky on. The landing zone was probably about almost 12 inches short of what it should have been. So our DC is going to travel to that 5. And the way we've been hitting the 5 today, we're probably going to knock it off. I hope I don't, but probably. But anyway, we're going to go $10 on a come bet. So this is our second bet. Remember, the horseman is 4 separate bets. John usually does a DP or don't pass bet. I usually wait for a point to be established, and then I do the don't come. And then it's followed up with 3 come bets. So we're going to roll this dice back towards us. We have a 4 on the inside, 1 on the inside, gives us a 2V on the bottom again. 5, 4, 5, 1 is the dice set. So we'll go 3 come bets here. So the first one is here, and then we'll go 2 more, and we'll wait till those bets are resolved. So all bets set. Dice out. So Dustin was going for the parlay. He hit that parlay yesterday on me. I think it was the aces, actually, that he hit the parlay on. And we got a 3, 6, 9 center field 9. So that come bet is going to travel to the 9. So now we're even on between the DC and the come bet. So if it was the 7 out, that would be an even. But we're going to put another $10 on the come bet. So that way, if the 7 does show up, we make set $10 off of this yet. This is one of the neat things about the horseman. So we're going to roll this dice back towards us. We have a 3 on the inside, 6 on the inside. Again, 2V on the bottom. This time it's going to be a 5-3. 5-6. And good morning, Uncle Hoku. I've not seen you here for a week or two. Again, last week I was not live. I was actually down in Milwaukee at the hospital half of the week with the girlfriend. She had a serious health scare and still is going through it. Still trying to get her eyesight back, so it's a little bit tough going around the house here right now. But we have all bets set. 12 people in Crapsee, 16 people watching. 8 likes. Dice out. And we have a 4-1-5. Horse and buggy again. So I believe we knocked that DC bet off, but that's all right because that 5 has been hitting, so chances are that come will hit after it travels there. Good morning, Kevin Smith. Welcome to Level Up on a Wednesday morning. So we're going to go with our last come bet here of $10, and then we're going to wait till some of these get resolved before we do anything going forward. So we're in the profit right now, $42, brought back to the rack with $30 on the table currently. And we're going to call that all bets set here and dice out. So roll this dice back towards us. We have a 4 on the inside. We have a 1 on the inside. 2V on the bottom again. 5-4-5-1. And we got a 6-1-7. Ouch. Oh, this is not an ouch. That is a... Oh, that is an ouch. Yes, it is. So I was thinking I didn't have a point set, but I do have a point set. So it's a 6-1-7 out. And that come bet does pay us $10. So we actually we lost $10 off the horseman there. So horseman's kind of an up and down strategy. We won a total of $32 on that last shooter. So our bankroll's up to $153 now. So we're down about $8 from the start of the day. Good morning, Frida. So we're going to go back to the 3-2-3-6 dice set. Again, no pass line or don't pass line bet. We have 13 people on Crapsee right now. Make sure you press that button so we can get started right away. And the button I'm talking about, this is a button that says, I am ready. I'm ready. So Dusted is up 1782. So the first roll was, or that was the second shooter, 8 rolls long. Yesterday, if you were watching, we hit the small earlier on, and a little bit later we hit the tall. So we hit both sides. Unfortunately, it was not the same shooter, but 3-2-3-6, dice out. And we have a 3-4-7 on a come out, so that is a natural pass line winner. Does nothing for us because we do not have a pass line or don't pass line bet right now. Remember, if you're in a real casino, if you're the shooter, you do have to have some kind of line bet. But if you're shooting betting on another person, you don't really need to put it out there unless it's part of your strategy. A lot of times if I play the ATS, I'll play that pass line to help hedge out the ATS, so that way I don't lose money off of it. But again, we're going to go 3-2-3-6 on the dice set. You guys need rebuys, send them through. I will approve them when I see them if I can. And we're going to go all bets set here. Dice out. And we have a 2-2 hard 4, Ian double deuce. So 4 will be our point. That one was low energy. The dice kind of landed a few inches away from the back wall and they kind of slid in. Again, we're going to go with that 66 inside bet level. So that's going to be 15 on the 5 and 9, 18 on that 6 and 8. We'll go back to our 3, 2, 3, 6 dice set. Now, the last one was a single pitch on one die and a explode on the other. So we single pitched in the right direction. If it was single pitched the opposite direction, it would have been a bad number that showed. So all bets set here. Dice out. Again, short on that landing zone, but we have a 415 horse and buggy again. That is probably the third or fourth horse and buggy we threw today. That is the fourth one, I think it is. So 415. Yep, fourth one. So we have not thrown a Justice 5 yet. So that one will pay out. We'll put $10 on that 4 and 10 as a place bet. And we'll be looking for one more hit, and then we'll come down and we'll do that horseman again. We're going to take the dice, roll them back towards us. 4 on the inside, 1 on the inside gives us 2V in the bottom. 5, 4, 5, 1 is the dice set. So early hot number is that 5 today. Up to 15 people now on Crapsee, 21 on YouTube, 10 likes. And all bets set. Dice out. Dice crossed on me. We have a 628 Duracell 8. So that is perfect for us. That means that we got both of our hits that we're looking for. So we're going to bring our bets down now. We have a profit of $42 at the current moment. So bring our bets down. We're going to go $10 on the DC. And we're going to start doing horsemen and try to get that resolved. We'll take the dice, roll them back towards us. 6 on the inside. We got 2 on the inside. 3V dice set on the bottom. 4, 6, 4, 2 is the dice set. So we're going to try to get these 3 come bets resolved after we get the DC set. And then that way, hopefully, there'll be a little bit more profit brought back to the rack. All bets set. Dice out. A little bit high on that one, but we have a 3, 5, 8. 8 came easy. So our DC is going to travel to the 8. And again, we have a low bankroll, so that's why we're doing such a low horseman strategy. So $10 goes at an 8. We're going to put $10 on the come bet. This is a strategy that I use very often in the casino. A lot of times I use it on people that I don't know who's shooting. We got a cross 6s as our next dice set. Cross 6s on the bottom, so it's a 1, 3, 1, 5 dice set. So the horseman's one that I use a lot in the casino. And usually I make a couple dollars here and there. I usually don't lose too much with it. Usually it's a winner of, $10, $20 a shooter usually. But all bets set, dice out. Again, short on that landing zone, but we hit that point. We get the 314 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So terrible mechanics on that, guys. Not even close to the landing zone that I'm looking for. The dice did come in with a good energy level, though. So they kind of rolled into the back wall and kind of died close to the back wall. We have a 2V, upside down 2V dice set to start off with here. It's a 2, 3, 2, 1 dice set. Now we would normally go with another come bet, but since this is a come out, we'll put $10 on that pass line. So this will be our second combats are our third bet for the horsemen, so we have one more after this. So let's go all bets set here. A couple more people need to press that button first, though, please. And all bets set. I like Dustin's, he always says this, front line winner, pay the line and take Jen's don't. I don't know if Jen's been playing as many don'ts lately, especially on me. I don't know why, but, you know, dice out. And we got a 2, 6, 8, the Duracell 8. So 8 will be our point. I think that was take my don't on that one there. Let's see. I think this is where my don't is sitting. It is. So we're going to lose that that DC bet. That's all right. And we're going to go one more combat here, and then we're going to wait till some of these get resolved. Take that 2 and 6. We're going to roll towards us. We will go 2 on the inside, 6 on the inside, gives us a 3V on the top. So that is a 3-2, 3-6 dice set. And if you're playing along with Crapsee, make sure you watch the Crapsee screen. That is the actually real time, and that is what you'll need to do for your bets. Don't watch YouTube and bet according to my YouTube stream, because there's an 8 to 10 second delay between Crapsee and YouTube. So if you're following just my YouTube stream, you will be having a very short amount of time to get your bets in. Dice out. And we got a 6-1-7, ouch. So that comeback did pay out on that. We did lose our pass line and our other combat there. So we made a profit of $22 on that shooter. We are up a little bit now for the day. We're at 175. Again, our goal is to get up to 256 at the bare minimum. If I can get higher than that, that would be even better. Coffeeland, send through your request again. For some reason, if I have more than one person send in a rebuy, it does not approve on my side. I don't understand why that does. So if it does get denied, guys, just send it back through again, and I will try to do it decent for you. So that was 2 shooters at 8 rolls. Our first one was 3 rolls. So just average rolling today. I would like to see a little bit better than what we're doing. But it seems to be a little bit average. So hopefully it'll heat up here a little bit. 3-2, 3-6 is the dice set. And our strategy so far seems to be working decent. It's treading water, gaining a little bit, but we'll go all bets set here and dice out. And we have a 5-4 hard 9 Big Mac. So 9 will be our new point. That is the second Big Mac that we've thrown today. Take those dice, roll them back towards us. We got 5 on the inside. We have a 4 on the inside. So we're going to cross 6s on the bottom. 1, 5, 1, 4 is the dice set. We're going to go to 66 inside below us. $15 on the 5 and 9. And we got $18 on the 6 and 8. Oh, Uncle Hoku was in Vegas. He was at the Sharpshooters Craps tournament. He made the leaderboard, but was knocked off on the last day. Well, congratulations. That is an honor just to make it to that last day, to the cage at every session played. That's awesome. So sounds like it was a very profitable trip for you and very rewarding. So all bets set. Dice out. That is good to know that we have people that are successful in our community playing in Vegas. And we have a 1-4-5 horse and buggy. So that'll be our first hit here, and that's going to allow us to pick up that 4 and 10 for $10 a piece. I know that Alfredo's been doing a lot of traveling lately. That's why he's not been doing any live streams. He's been putting out shorts every so often. And I think he was just down in Biloxi the last few days. I think it was in Biloxi area. At least he was talking about in that area. And I know that he's been doing really well on his latest 2 trips, I think it was. And then he has his trip coming up in 2 weeks up to Joliet, Illinois. So if you're in the Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana area, guys, make sure you check out the Joliet Harrah's, and that's gonna be on the weekend of December 10th. I will not be there, unfortunately. Bankroll has suffered, and I have some other things that are planned for that weekend, so it's not allowed, or I'm not able to make it, but all bets set. We have a 2-1-2-4 dice set. Dice out. They split apart a little bit on me, and then they crossed. 2, 5, 7, ouch. So another short roll. That was a 3, an 8, an 8, and another 3. You can see the rebuys coming in right now. So that wiped us down. That profit that we had made today was just wiped out on that one roll there. We're going to do it one more time with the 3V dice set. If this is not working, we're going to switch it over to the hardware set. Hope will send that through again. It did not approve. I will definitely approve it. It did not approve again. I don't know why this is doing this on me. Crapsee, I'm gonna have to get a hold of Chuck to see why it's doing that. Okay, that time it did go through. Good. Good morning, Waylon. Thank you for the prayers, Waylon. So again, no pass line or don't pass line bet. Let's get a decent roll here now. We got to get that averages up a little bit for the day. See if we can get a double digit and longer throw. A little bit short in that landing zone. Again, we're back on that KitchenAid mixer. 156. I guess 2 days ago, George from CY had a monster roll on video. I guess it was in the 80s, like 82 or something like that. So congratulations to George. He is definitely the master dice thrower. Roll the dice back towards us. We have a 1 on the inside, a 5 on the inside, 3V on the bottom, 4, 1, 4, 5 is the dice set. We're going to go 66 inside again. And press that button so we can go all bets set. So not really happy with how often that big red is showing up today. All bets set here. Dice out. One thing you really need to narrow in today is that landing zone. My landing zone is not consistent like I like it to be. Again, I was really short on that roll, but we have a 6-2-8 Duracell 8. I'm just coming up really short of my landing zone. So my landing zone should be somewhere in this area right here. And I've been throwing a lot of them back in here today, and I don't understand why that is. Obviously, I think it's how the point that I'm actually releasing the dice at. I don't think I'm releasing it high enough in that. So, Joe, that's Mr. 87 to you. Okay, I don't know what the 87 means, but I'll take your word for it. We're going to go $10 on the 4, $10 on that 10. So we have $10 on a 4 and 10. We have 15 on the 5 and 9. We get 18 on that 6 and 8. Dice rolling back towards us. We have a 6 on the inside. We have a 2 on the inside. Gives us 3V on the bottom again. That's a 4-6-4-2 dice set. All bet set. Good morning, Biff. And we got out of this roll. That's good. 628, Duracell 8. Again, go on to support free live craps. It's 2 6-2s in a row, so that is nice. A little bit of consistency in the dice roll in there. Better late than never there, Biff. So anyhow, we're going to bring our bets down. We're going to go with that horseman again, $10 on the DC. Take the dice, roll back towards us again. 2 on the inside, 6 on the inside again. 4, 6, 4, 2 is the dice set. That's a 3V in the bottom. Perhaps he did not pay out Wayland's $200 8. And dice out. And we have 5-6 mid-mo yo. That is Chiro coming to us from above. So that sucks for me because that's going to wipe out that DC bet of mine. So we're going to go up one more time with the DC. Again, there's 4 units that I can do for this horseman. Yeah, that $200 8, Waylon, did you press the button, the I am ready button? Because that may be one reason. 5 on the inside, 6 on the inside. It's a 3V dice set, 4, 5, 4, 6. And I know that Waylon does not have a lot of luck on my Crapsee table at all. He's always running into problems with it. Must be the bad something juju with my table. Dice out. Yeah, a little bit shorter in the lens. I'm 527 this time. Oh my God. So that horseman is killing me there. That is a 7 out. So we're gonna be looking for a new shooter. So we actually did make money off that last shooter, but not as much as I could have. And horseman is not paying out like it normally does for me. But anyhow, $22 profit off of that one. We're still down for the day here. And we're going to change dice sets here, guys. We're going to go over to the hardware set and see what happens with that. I do not like the length of the rolls today. They are definitely low. Send that request back through again, guys. Crapsee's giving me problems today, guys, with all these rebuys. So I apologize. I'm doing the best that I can do. Good morning, Kevin. Crooked River Craps. There you go. That one should have went through. So, we're at $132 for our bankroll right now. We still have not done a rebuy, so that's good. And goes, it's Crapsee, not you, Joe. They still got a lot of problems. They do have some problems here going on. I know that they should hopefully be doing that update pretty soon here. So hopefully that will resolve a lot of the issues that are going on in that. But all bets set here. 5454 hardware set and dice out. Let's see if we can change our luck around a little bit here. Again, a little short on the landing zone, but this time we got a 359 center field 9. So 9 will be our point. What do I do here? I've been doing 66 inside and getting out of the roll. Let's stick with that for this time here. And see if we can see how the hardware set goes for us. So 66 inside, $15 on a 5 and 9, 18 on that 6 and 8. Good morning, John. So we got we got back to the hardware set. That's right. So 5454. So if you're just joining in, guys, rolling is not doing too well today. We have a bunch of short to average rolls. And all bets set here. I also showed a picture of the deer that my son shot with a bow during the gun season, actually, and that's towards the beginning of the video as well. It was a decent sized buck. Came in about 180 pounds, and the rack was really nice. Dice out. Dice did cross again. We have a 1-3-4 Big Joe from Crapsee Journey. So that is the second Big Joe that we threw today. Let's talk about the stock market. We're going to go 5-4-5-4 again. That does nothing for our bets, so we're going to leave our bets the way they are. Since a couple more people press that button, we will go. So, John, you talked to Chuck down in Vegas a couple weeks ago. When did he say that that update's going to come out in December here for Crapsee? I don't know if you're still here. If you could put that in the chat, that would be nice. Days out. And we have a 5-6 mid-mo yo. That is Chiro coming to us from above. Again, terrible mechanics on that throw. That time was a little bit higher energy, and it was way low to the table. Preliminary job interview. I had heard, John, that you said that you're going to be laid off or your job is being eliminated. Prayers and thoughts go out to you, my friend. I hope that everything works out well for you. I know that you are a smart individual and a talented individual, so you will bounce back probably pretty fast. So all bets set here. Dice out. Guys, my mechanics suck today. I want to hit the back wall in the corner, but we have a 6-3 center field 9. Last 3 rolls was truly random, and that is not part of our the way we want our journey to go here, because this is all about my journey and doing that. So Crapsee 6 is due out the first week or 2 in December. Assuming the new code is solid. They want to be careful given what happened with that last big release. I agree with that. So 5-4-5-4. And that was our point. So we hit the point. So when we get our new point established, we're going to pick up 4 and 10 for $10 a piece. And let's go all bets set. We're looking for a new point. That was more like where I wanted my landing zone to be. But we have a drift of the dice. We have a 1-1-2. Magic Aces. So that is a pass line loser. On that come out. That will help if you're playing at ATS though. Got one of the hard ones out of the way. Yesterday, again, like I said, I threw the small on one shooter. I threw the tall on a different shooter. Brian is back. Oh, the dice. Thank you, Brian. Let's see if we can fix that really quick here. If you guys see stuff like that, make sure you let me go. Oh, I know what happened. My phone died on me. Ha! Let's plug that in and see if we can get that fixed really, really quick here, guys. I apologize. It'll be out for a little bit. Normally what I do is I will switch back and forth a power cord. So one day I'll have it on one phone, because I have 2 phones on the end of the table there. And then the next day I'll use it on the other phone. So we're still looking for a point here. We're going to go all bets set. It'll take a little bit for that phone to load up, and when it does, I will get that camera working again. So thank you for letting me know that. Peace out. And we have a 6-4-10. That is Waylon's best friend, weighing it in, Daddy Joe. So 10 will be our point. And that is the first 10 that we threw for the day. Let's see where we're at that camera. Still loading up. So let's go. All but set. So let's face out. And we have a 6-5 mid-mo yo. That is a Cheeto again. 6-5 mid-mo yo. And let's see if my camera is loaded up here. So some of the technical difficulties of running a show. Camera is dead. So we're going to have to give it some time to charge up, so that may not be working for the rest of the show here. And what I might do is I might just illuminate that view so you guys can see a little bit of the behind the scenes stuff there. There, we'll just take it off so you can see a little bit of the table then. 6-5, we'll get that entered in Crapsee. So I apologize for that. Guys, please trust me when I say the dice result that they are what they are. I have not steered people wrong on purpose ever. So John's going to move to Wisconsin, you're saying, Brian? Welcome to the Packers, John. Get rid of those sting Seahawks. Or those flying eagle pesty bird thingies that are over in Philadelphia. Just teasing you. So 5-4-5-4. Dice out. And we have a 1-5 KitchenAid mixer. So this hardware set is working better than the 3V was for me today. Usually those are my two go-to sets. Usually I start off with the hardware set, but when I was warming up, it was not treating me well. But that is going to be a hit on that 6. That's our second hit. We're going to bring up bets down. We're going to go to the Horseman, $10 DC. 5-4-5-4. And all bets set. Dice out. Good morning, SJ. Wow, that was a high energy on that right die. Hit the wall just perfect and threw it way back. Well, we have a 2-4-6 2-4. So that DC is going to run to the 6. It's going to go over to the 6. We're going to pick up a $10 come bet. This will be bet number 2 on the Horseman. And again, like I said earlier on, the Horseman is a common strategy that I do use at my local casino. I usually run it either at the $10 or $15 level. It's a good way to bet low dollar amounts on people that you don't know at the table. And I usually do make a few dollars off of it normally. So all bet set. I normally don't play it myself though, but we're going to try it as part of the strategy here. Dice out. And we have a 213 horse Alfredo sauce. I used to throw a lot of those. I haven't really thrown much of those lately, but that is a combat loser. So that horseman is not treating me well today. Again, we're going to go with another $10 combat. This will be bet number 3 for the day, or for this one, the series. Now the now KPI is not working. Oh my God, what a day. What a day here. Let's get that updated really quick. Thank you for letting me know that. So we have got the last one that was on there is okay, so we need the 516, and then we need the 426, and then the 213, and that should be updated. Thank you for letting me know that. So that is good to go. And Crapsee's good to go. And we are all bets set, dice out. And we have a 549 hard 9 Big Mac. So our comeback goes over to that 9. This will be our 4th one coming up here. Let's see if we can hopefully get some hits here. So start getting some of these comebacks to pay out a little bit. That would be nice. So this is our last $10 comeback here. And we got all bets set. Dice out. 5454. That was a single pitch, that last one. Single pitch of the dice. And we have a 213 Alfredo sauce again. So the last combat got picked off again. Again, this horseman is not treating me well today, but it works well on other shooters when I'm at the casino usually. So we are looking for getting these last 2 bets resolved here a little bit so we can get some of our money back. If we do get them resolved, we'll actually be $20 in a profit for the horseman, but we'll be in a profit $62 for this shooter. And let's go all bets set here. And dice out. Dice crossed at the end. We have a 4, 6, 10. That'd be Waylon's best friend Wayne at end. Big Ben showed up this time. Last time was Daddy Joe. This time is Big Ben. But we're just kind of floating today with our bets. We're not really going up or down too much. We're kind of hovering, kind of in that middle point. And let's go all bets set here. So that is sad to hear. John said that the VA is a big problem of his school where he teaches because a lot of his students, 60% of them are veterans, and the VA is bad about paying them and paying the school. So, John, you start up your show when you're ready. Don't worry about us. We probably are going to run over a little bit here today. And we have a 415 horse and buggy. Shoot. Let's get Crapsee, our KPI screwed up again. There we go. 415. That one was my fault there. And I think, no, we did not. We did not pick off that DCI. I thought we did. So 5454. It's going to roll number 15 coming up here. Let's see if we can hit a 9. I would like to see a 9 rolled here. Big Ben is Waylon's best friend, he says. All bets set. They out. And we did not get a 9, but we got an 8. 628. Duracell 8. And safe on that one for us. And by the way, guys, I hit the small a little bit ago. I didn't even realize it. So the small was hit today. That's awesome. All we need is that 12 for the tall, and we'll hit the all. I'm surprised no one said anything in the chat when that hit. Oh, they did. John GT said that was the small. So that is awesome. I hit the small. When did I hit that? I hit that on that second from last roll. Okay, good, 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 good. So that is a little bit of success, I guess, today. Somewhat. So we got all bets set here, 5454. Again, I'm trying to hit that 9. We got a 415 horse and buggy. And that is our point. That is our third point that we hit for the shooter. So we're going to be looking to hopefully set a 4th point. And that would be a working on that fire bet, which is not a bet in Crapsee, but, and again, like I said, we need that midnight in order to hit the all. That would be kind of cool. Again, yesterday we shot the small on one shooter. We hit the tall on a different shooter, but they were different shooters, so we didn't make them all. And all bets set. We are looking for a new point. Dice out. And we have a 4-5 hard 9 Big Mac. So we got that 9 that I was looking for, so that comeback will pay out. So that is a little bit of money back to the rack. So that is nice to see. So we are back to that $42 in profit now for the shooter. And if I can hit that last one, which I don't want to do right now while you guys are playing, but if I can hit that last one, that'll give us a profit on this shooter. Nice profit. So 5454. And we got all bets set here. Press that button, please. Perfect. And dice out. Haha. I got paid, but we did not hit that midnight. I apologize. We have a 617. Ouch. I don't know why I'm putting the dice over in front of that camera, because the camera's not working. I'm kind of an idiot. But you know what? Maybe you guys can see that. I'll put the dice in a different spot there. Maybe you guys can see that when I do that. So 617, that does pay out my DC bet. I finally got paid out on that. That is a 7 out. We're going to go one more shooter here, and then we are in a profit finally today. We are into profit finally. So let's go last shooter. Again, we're going to stick with that hardware set, and I'm going to do a slightly different betting this time. Let's do no pass line or don't pass line that bet. If you guys do want to take off to go check out John's daily paycheck, he'll be starting in about 5 minutes. Or if you guys want to stick around and watch me for a few minutes, we are going to run a couple minutes late. I truly appreciate all the support that you guys do give, though. So all bets set here. We're up to 26 people watching on YouTube. Wow, that is very cool. Peace out. And we have a 2-3-5 Justice 5. That is our first Justice 5 for the day. So, guys, we could see the dice on the camera. That's way cool. Okay, let's stick with that. 2-3-5. So I know a different spot to put them now if my one camera is not working, and I think you guys could see that on there. So we have a 2-3-5. Forgot to close out craps either. So let's go 2-3-5. And let's go with the 110 inside bet level this time. We're going to do it slightly different, a little bit higher. We'll take one hit. We'll pick up the 4 and 10 for one hit. Then we'll come back down to a different version of the horseman. 5-4-5-4. And let's go all bet set. Okay, Roger, thanks for stopping in, my friend. Thank you, Kevin. Peace out. And we have a 6-5-11 Minbo Yo Chiro again coming to us from above. That does nothing for our bets. So we're going to stay the same. Thank you, Dusted One. And all bets set. To mix them bowl just a little bit, we have a 3-5-8. 8 came easy. So that'll be hit number 1 for us. So we're going to pick up the 4 and 10 for $15 each. Still, that is a place bet. And stick with the 5-4-5-4. So Biff is looking for a 5, 8, or 9, and all bets set. And we have a 1-4-5 horse and buggy. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So we got out of this shooter again as well. What's your dilemma here? Because my initial goal is 256 for the day. We're at 244, so we only need another $12. So we're gonna, that was our point, by the way. So we're gonna be doing a new come out here, looking for a new point. Puts me in a dilemma on what we should do for our bets, because what I was gonna do is go back to the horseman, but I was gonna go at a different bet level for the horseman. So here we go, dice out. And we have a 4-2-6, actually a 2-4-6. The dice crossed on me a little bit there. So 6 will be our new point. And what I'm going to do is, instead of going to horseman, we're going to leave our bets. What should I do, guys? I'm going to leave my bets. We're going to take one hit here, and then we'll bring our bets down. We'll go to that horseman then. So that way we will be at our goal for the day then. So 5-4-5-4. Got the 8 and the 5. And we got all bets set here. Dice out. And we got a 5-6 Minmo Yo. So that is an 11 Chiro showing up. That's the second time we've thrown that on the shooter. One more time would be a repeater, I believe. Good morning, Jim. Dropping in on the tail end. Yep. And then John's going to be going live probably as we're speaking right now. This is our last shooter for the day. Press that button so we can get going. We still have 24 people watching. I greatly appreciate that, guys and gals. All bets set. Face out. And we have a 1, 2, 3 Alfredo sauce ace deuce. So we're getting all the numbers that we don't want right now. And we only need, what do you say, 12 more dollars. Let's do this one. So let's take our bets down. Let's go to 64 across. So one hit will be actually a $12 profit then. So we're taking some liability off of the table. We'll still be in a profit here. $70 brought back to rack 64 on the table. So that we will get our hit, and that'll bring us to our profit goal for the day. Plus, we reduce that liability, that risk. That's probably the smart thing to do. Taste out. And we got a 516 KitchenAid mixer. Perfect. Okay. So we hit that profit goal of $70. And that was our point. So we're going to be coming out looking for a new point. What does Joe do? We actually have $2 for the day. So let's take all of our bets down. We're just going to roll this out to the end of the shooter here. And then everybody else can play along and hopefully make a profit. So we have Jeff in ND at $772 profit so far. So that's good. Good morning, Deb. I'm assuming that's Deb, not Kevin. Thanks out. And we have a 5-6 mid-mo yo. That's a come out winner, natural. And that should be a repeater win, that it is. So some numbers are starting to repeat here a little bit. So let's go all bets set here as soon as you guys press that button. Still 23 people watching. Awesome. And we have 17 likes. Very much appreciated. And all bets set here. Peace out. Still looking for a point. And we have a 213 Alfredo sauce. Ace deuce. So we finished off strong here today. We have another double-digit shooter here. That's awesome. And what I did change is I changed my dice set. I went from that 3V rhythm rolling to the hardway set. And that hardway set is proving to pay off here for everybody. Days out. And we have a 527 if we can even make a point here. So that's a pass line winner this time. So the 213s are getting paid back with a 527. Still looking for a point. That does clear that ATS. You know, we're $2 in a profit. I'm gonna be stupid here. I'm gonna put $1 on the small, $1 on the tall. We'll see if we can make a couple dollars off of that. So that puts us exactly at the 256 mark, which is a $70 profit for the day. So let's set. They set. Let's see if we can hit that small or tall. And we got a 617 pass line winner. So that clears all of our bets out. So if you guys are parlaying your pass line, that would be a nice win there. Unreal how that is starting to happen like that. Probably a good time for it to happen now. And we got all bets set here. So just spread the box after 2 seconds. Okay, oops. They stayed cross. We finally got a point set. We have a 5-1 mixer, KitchenAid mixer. So that is our new point, 5-1. All those come out sevens did ruin that SRR average, though. We were having a pretty good SRR, and then all those bad numbers showed up. Good time for it to happen, but it ruins the averages. So I'm not going to do anything with my bets here. We're just going to roll it out for everybody else. When we get a bad number to show up, that will be the end of the shooting for the day. And all bets set. We already have 58 rolls today. So there's a lot of rolls. And that ends the roll right there, guys. 257. 7. So let's get that entered in the Crapsee. We'll go through our statistics for the end of the day here. So what we did is I made my profit today, and we had 7 shooters. We ended up with a 18 and a 14 roller at the end, and we had 1, 2, 3 bad rolls and 2 average rolls. It's 8.4 SOR today, 5.9 SRR. Box numbers are a little low, inside numbers a little bit high. 4s and 10s are low today. Come out 7s were expected, which surprises me. I thought it was more than that. Horns are high today. Fields are low. Hardways are low, and we're slightly on a light side play today. Looking at our statistics on our brown belt through the end of yesterday, we had 2,771 throws with an SOR of 9.97, so just under that 10 mark, and 7.35 on that SRR. But anyhow, guys, we're going to get going here. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. I appreciate everybody showing up. I hope you guys stay safe and be prosperous today. See you tomorrow.